guys, it's Zemo here, and today we're gonna be making a medieval village. I thought that we could pretty much just start off by maybe organizing a bit and deciding where we want things. So first, it's time to just explain a little bit about the landscape. We got some nice trees. This is the landscape from, my medieval terrain video. So if you guys want to build along, you guys can do so. I already kind of maybe smoothed down the land a little bit here, so it's a little bit more buildable. So the cliff is more defined and some features are better, but it's pretty much the same. So I was thinking that we could pretty much just talk about where we want things and maybe get started today. Pretty much at this cliff, I was thinking we could have some higher end housing, even though this is just going to be a little bit of a settlement kind of thing. And it's going to be a little bit walled off here, so you may not be able to see parts of the cliff. Down here, there will be a little bit of a farming area. There'll be a ton of wheat, maybe some, potatoes. Potato. And yeah, this cliff pretty much, it's kind of like a natural border, so I don't think we're gonna need a wall here, but definitely like right up here. I'm thinking we could have a staircase and some houses and stuff. So why not just get started? I was thinking that we could start with this lower area first, and maybe just get started with the house. So we're gonna need some materials. Let's get some wood. Getting wood. Let's see. I did edit the texture pack a bit, so it's a bit more smooth in some textures, like the light gray wool and pretty much all these textures I modified a bit. Let's see. Stone bricks. How about some cobblestone? It's probably my favorite texture in this texture pack. Believe it or not, it's just like the detail in it. It's nice. I like it. So now that we got that sorted out, why not just get started? I'm just gonna set up a layout. So down in this lower portion, I was thinking that we could have some small houses, maybe up here, and just a ton of farmland, maybe a windmill about here, and some larger houses and some other things up there. Thought that might work out. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. Let us see. And how about, maybe it's another little. Okay, this layout should work alright for us. Now I haven't really entirely thought about pretty much the building style that I'm gonna use. I was thinking more of a, like a standard medieval that you would see. Probably in like, early Britain. Old farming days. Oh. Let's put that up a block in. There's gonna be a lot of derping in this video, so I'm sorry about that. Just giving you a warning. Now what are we gonna do here? Maybe we could add like a little overlay there, and this will be the entrance or something. Now let's see. So if we work our way up with some stone bricks right here. I like the contrast there, that's nice. Now let's see. We're just gonna conjoin these right here. I was thinking also that I might mix in some time lapses and stuff in this series. Maybe since I was planning on not using any world editing mods, you know, like single player commands or world edit itself or anything, that I could just work terrain by hand. Maybe add like a little lake or something, cutting across through the village, or some ponds. That could be pretty cute. I was thinking I'd put a lot of detail in, because detail's nice. So which way are people gonna look in? I think people are gonna look at this house from this side. This side will pretty much just have a little entryway here, and that's about it. So we gotta put a lot of detail on this side. Even though this is a village, I really like the idea of, oh, this house is big. This house is getting big. See, houses about this size, I was gonna put up there. So let's just cut off this back wall. How about just cutting down a bit? Okay, that's better sized. Now we can work with our land a little bit better. I think this kind of roof is too stylized for this lower portion of the town. So we're just gonna lower it down to more of a straight angled roof. And instead of curve there, we'll just flatten it out. Actually, this is too big. Let's see. How about that? Yeah, that's decent sized. So let's go ahead, maybe build a similar window right here. And right along here, we're gonna match up with that one. So I was thinking for these Let's Build videos, they'd be about maybe like 10 to 15 minutes in length. Like short, but enough to get the point, you know? Because I feel like if I went on for about a half an hour, you guys would probably get bored. Or I'd get bored of myself, because I do that. Do we want a window here? No, I don't want a window. But I will leave this just for now. So we're starting to get a shape going. That's alright. Actually, maybe for this one, we'll go up like that. Yeah, let's add some variety. So we already have, actually let's match that side on this, right here. So we pretty much already have a shape for this house. And I'm okay with that, you know? Now I feel like this house is a bit top heavy. Even though it's kind of typical for a lot of medieval houses to be like that, I still think we need a bit of support. Let's get some cobble walls. How about that? Maybe if we... How about the stone stairs? It's alright. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Now for these blocks, I forget where I got them from, but I really like it a lot. It's a very nice texture. And it's very smooth, so it kind of blends in a little bit with that one. Even though the woods are kind of different colors, but it's very good for a bit of a Tudor style. Actually, I think that fits in a little bit too much. Too much of the brown color. So, oops. See, when I think of something, I just mess up. So we're gonna go with white wool. Now I might change this because I'm not too fond of this color, these colors like that. So I'm just gonna edit the texture pack later probably. I came prepared. I did that ahead. So now we're just gonna work our way up. I'm gonna try to upload videos, you know, like Let's Build, a few times a week. So I hope you guys like that. You know, I haven't been uploading very regularly, like I told myself I would try to do. It's just time. But these videos are pretty easy for me to do, because, you know, I just get to build and just go crazy. No, ha. You know, it's pretty casual, so I'm okay with that. And as for where the casual Let's Build went, I'm sure maybe a couple of you are wondering, I kind of just lost inspiration for it. I don't know, it just kinda, I ran out of ideas. But if I do ever kind of feel inspired again with that specific kind of build, then I will probably bring back that series, because I know a lot of people actually enjoyed it. So I appreciate that. I don't particularly think it was that good, but you know, if you guys like it, I'd be happy to bring it back. So let me know about that. Also, what kind of styles do you guys want to see? You know, just medieval, modern. Some people like the modern, and some people are saying you should stick to medieval. But you know, I like whatever. And I like what you guys like, so, let me know. So right now what I just did there was, I kind of thickened this a little bit, so it's a little bit more sturdy. And we're gonna get some of these slabs. Build up. Yeah, that's alright. Okay. I don't know which one's better. Whoa. That's a little bit weird. It's funky. Let's see. Actually, let me see what something else would look like. I just want to apologize. I did lose a couple minutes of footage. Basically what I did was I just added this little door area and a couple windows, so hopefully nothing was lost. Nothing too bad, but basically what I changed was in the time lapse, I decided to lower this portion of the roof by just a block, just to add a little bit of dynamics, because I felt like it was too flat, you know, it's kind of boring. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.